guys, it's Marsha. I thought I would bring you along while we made our winter forest today. Okay. I didn't soap at all this weekend. So I feel a little out of sorts. See, I wanted to make sure this didn't congeal too much. So this is all my oils, and I've already added my goat milk. I'm going to give it a little mix. Get the goat milk mixed in. Okay, so it's all my oils, along with the shea butter and coconut oil. Has the goat milk in it. Okay. Now I'll add the lye, which is pretty close to room temperature. This is a 5-pound batch. I think I have 1 bar left. I have 1 bar left. This is my stepdad's absolute favorite soap. I have the fragrance. I haven't put the fragrance in yet. It's a nice combination of a fragrance that I buy, plus I add some, let me see, what is it? Siberian fir essential oil and balsam Peru. You can see that was at room temperature, but you can see that goat milk just darkens right up. Let's just bring this to emulsification. We're going to do a few different colors. I have a nice, well, 2 different greens, a lighter green and a darker green already. That is, what is that? Hydrated chrome green, I think. So we'll add, I don't want a lot. You'll see the soap is mainly white. This is just a restock I should say. And this is the lighter green. And we want it mainly, do I want a little more? Maybe just a smidgen more. Oh. So I'll do my, and I want this to be very white. That lye, I really had cooled it down. I don't know why the goat milk darkened it up so much. I haven't even added the fragrance yet. So I'll add This is just my titanium dioxide. I don't think I'm going to get it as white as I would like. I did put in a little more goat milk than I normally do. I'll add my fragrance. This fragrance is just amazing. It's just a nice, clean, crisp, fresh scent. I usually add my fragrance right away on this one. So again, this is a blend. Oh, it's just a beautiful. This is already thickening up. I would like. Well, if it thickens up too much, we just won't have the design we wanted to do. That's okay. That's okay. You guys see in there? Oh, I did do a water discount. That probably didn't help. And I am going to gel this today. I do think I'm going to put it in the oven. I would like this to be ready sooner than later. We'll do the lighter one next. This should be a nice light. I'm trying to make it look like a, a nice pretty forest. I'm going to try to scrape as much of this off. I want that other green to be quite dark. I didn't want titanium dioxide in the next. I told you folks, when I worked with my husband's, making his soothing, and I worked with his, a new recipe. It was just nice to work with a recipe that doesn't move so fast. That's probably good. I'll set that aside. This chrome green. The only thing is I mix all my colors. I pre-mix them in vegetable glycerin. And I don't feel like this one mixes in as well as the other ones do. I tried to add a lot more goat milk to this, and I can feel that it's heated up a little bit. Let me grab that other spatula. I can feel it heated up a little bit. I didn't check my temperature of my lye. I did my lye quite a few hours ago. Maybe I should have checked the temperatures. Just wasn't cooling down as quickly as I wanted it to, I guess. But that's okay. So here is our darker green. The smell. I just love this. This is nice in the, in the autumn and the winter. It's just a very pretty, I don't know, well, I shouldn't say pretty because it's not. Just crisp and clean, refreshing. That's the word I think of. Now my stepdad loves this because he always, every year, every winter, him and his brothers ski Tuckerman's Ravine. This one's getting really thick. Can you guys see that? And it's definitely not going to be as white as I wanted it to be. Oh, but my stepdad skis Tuckerman's Ravine with his brothers. It's part of, it's a spot on Mount Washington here in New Hampshire. So when he had first smelled this soap, it put him, right there. Put him right at Tuckerman's Ravine with his family and with his brothers, and he's a big hiker. Oops. That's okay, honey. Good, hon. Good. My husband just came in. He's fixing one of his truck. His truck is having some issues. But anyway, I'm a little disappointed because this is not going to be as white as I wanted it to be. And I don't think I dare add any more titanium dioxide. At this point in time, I don't have any speckles. Well, I think I'm going to just go with it. It looked really pretty to have a white background, with the green. But at this point in time, I think it's too late. You can see it's pretty thick. It's nice and creamy. Can you guys see that? That's okay. Like I said, I did a water discount. I didn't realize I had a couple of fairs this weekend, and I think I only have one Winter Forest left. I had scraped the sides, and there was a little left over from when I first poured it, so I was just trying to make sure it was mixed in well. Yeah, I can feel it. It heated up. So that was the issue there. That's why we got that discoloration. So, that's okay. Move this just a little bit. So I think we'll do a little cream. I'm going to mix it well. I made a lemongrass, sweet lemongrass essential oil soap. And it didn't seem to mix in as well as I would have liked. So a couple of the bars had, a line to it, kind of where the fragrance was. Oh, gosh, look at that color. This color is just so pretty. The white really thickened up, but this didn't. This didn't go too bad. Now we'll add a little bit of that lighter. So I was just trying to make it look like the pine trees and the balsam trees, and we'll add a little silver mica on the top at the end to give it that frosty snow look. I'll move this down and tap it. I know I bang a lot, but I just never want air pockets. I didn't save a lot of white. I definitely want some white on the top. I'll just scrape the dish for the top. So we had a nice weekend with the kids. We actually, we did 2 movies, you know, here at home with the kids. Not Hunter. We did Elf with Will Ferrell with Hunter. Hold on, I want to bang this down. If I do it here, I feel like it's too loud for you guys. What I might do, I might just do just simple design inside with the chopsticks. Actually, that would look nice on the top, wouldn't it? But by the time I get to the top, it's always too thick. I should have gotten it all in. Let's try. Let's try, actually, because that looks really pretty. By the time I usually get to the top, it's a little... But anyway, so we did Elf with Hunter, which, I mean, my gosh, I can kind of tell you word for word. We've watched that a lot with Hunter. We truly enjoy that movie. And then with our older son, you know, after Hunter went to bed one night, we did Grown Ups 2. You know, it's just my opinion, but I think we were all disappointed. We absolutely loved Grown Ups 1. I feel like it's a classic. It's a nice, funny family movie. But Grown Ups 2, just the comedy was really kind of amateur. We weren't overly pleased with it. That's okay. So then the second night, we really had I had fairs this weekend. So when we got home, you know, I was too tired to really do anything. So the second night, we did The Heat with Sandra Bullock and Melissa McCarthy. And that was funny. My son had already seen it, and he said that it was much funnier than Identity Thief, whatever, you know, that movie with Melissa McCarthy, which I just thought was hysterical. And he said, I'm going to be so much more pleased with much more pleased. Is that? I don't think that's grammatically correct. But anyway, he said I would love the heat a lot more. My grammar's off this morning. That's okay. But anyway, no. I like Identity Thief much better. The Heat's funny. You know, it's a funny movie to watch. But no, I love Jason Bateman and I love Melissa McCarthy. Even though I guess she's in a sitcom. Which I haven't seen. Yeah, this is getting thick, so I don't think I'm going to get the beautiful design I want on the top. But that's okay. Well, we'll figure out how to do it. But anyway, it was fun to do that with the children anyway. It's nice when you can have some time. You know, when they're home. And my son's football just ended. So that's why we were trying to cherish the time with him home, because I think now basketball starts this week. So football was 6 days a week. So we didn't ever really get to see him. Making a little bit of a mess. Should move this back. Yeah, we're not going to get that beautiful swirl I wanted, are we? That's okay. I'll probably need to, I really like my recipe, but it's a fast mover. So I probably need to do some calculations to see if I can get this to slow down a little. I've got to bang this. I'm trying to figure out where I can move out of your way so it's not so loud or so. But anyway, so my son had a little bit of a break. I don't know what's going to happen. That pretty... God, I should have just poured it all. I should have just scraped it all and poured it all. So we could have had that. So we could have had that pretty top. Because what happens is now when you try to, you know, mix it around, it's just thick and goopy. I'm having a little bit of an off morning. Like my husband came in and he was heading out to do something and something went wrong with his truck. I don't know, little things that can worry you. Now, what the heck do we do with this clump down here? That's not very attractive, is it? It looked so pretty when it was first. I wish I could pause you guys and then have you come back, but I can't. I'm going to bang this down. You know what, maybe if it's not what I wanted to do, but maybe if I pull it up a little bit. Yeah, I wanted that pretty design. That's okay, well, yeah, maybe if I kind of do this, It's just so thick in the white especially got really thick. Got a big clump there. But anyway, so we're having an issue with a vehicle, which we all have those issues, right? It's just I feel like, I'll just say it this way, we've had so much going on lately. Some good, some not so good. So we just have to roll with the punches. Alright, I wanted to do that mica swirl on the top. Let me bang this down again. I have to work a little quicker, I guess. So thick, we're not even going to get air pockets out of that. We'll get them at the end. Okay. It's okay. No worries. In the scheme of things, this is small. And you know what I noticed? Sometimes I don't like how my tops look, you know, in the mold. But, you know, once you get them cut, you know, they don't look as bad. Oh my goodness, folks, what is going on with YouTube? Oh, I don't know. Now I'm just a silhouette. I can't get my picture back on there. Google Plus? Something to do with Google Plus? I don't know. I just know it is the most frustrating thing. I already struggle a little bit. Let me just take these off while I do the mica swirl on the top. I already struggle a little bit with technology. Gosh, you know, I feel like I finally... This is just a silver mica with a little bit of olive oil. I feel like I finally get it. You know, my picture up there, and I can comment, and I'm enjoying it. And then boom, something changes. Now I'm just a silhouette. I cannot, they're saying the picture, you know, this, I'm trying to put up the same picture. They're saying the picture's too small, something about the pixels, or it's the same picture I had up there. It's just, so 2 nights in a row I don't know, maybe 40 minutes each night, you know, tried to work on it. Now I have a feeling, if I try to do this, I have a feeling it's just going to look really bad. Let's see. The mica is just trying to, you know, make it look like that silver shimmer on a tree. This morning, we actually, no accumulation, but this morning, we actually had a little bit of snow. Again, you know, it didn't accumulate to anything, but it was very pretty. I think I'm going to leave it like that. I think I'm going to leave it. I have a feeling I'm going to have some air pockets in this. Ooh. I think I'm going to just leave it, though. I think it, you know, the top is not exactly how I wanted it. that's how it looks. It's very pretty with the silver mica. Now I'll put this in the oven. Definitely want to gel it. And I'll be back in a little bit. I'm going to do my oatmeal milk and honey. Thank you for watching.